gonna go ahead and open up a bunch of Polybags, some boxes. We've got Minecraft, we got some of the Lego CMF, we've got Dungeons and Dragons, we've got Spider-Man, and we've also got some of the Formula One car we're gonna open up too. So we'll get started here in just a second. Let's go ahead and we'll just set up our boxing area, and we'll get rock and rolling here. So we've got some cool things that we're gonna have. We'll start with our Polybags. We'll then move on to the minifigures. We've got the Minecraft box set that we'll open up, and then we'll finish up today's stream with getting back to building out the Diagon Alley set that we were building. But first, let's just start with one of our Lego City mini builds. Hey, Alexandria, how you doing? Good morning. We are back. Sorry for missing a couple days in the stream. Life just got in the way a little too much this week, but we're back at it. And we're just starting with one of the Polybags. We're building the Lego City astronaut and satellite first. And then I think we'll move on to maybe one of the minifigure boxes that we've got. And then get back to building our Diagon Alley. Thank you so much, and thanks for joining again. We're gonna get this thing moving. Hey, Taba, welcome back. All right, quick coffee break here real quick. And we'll get started with our astronaut. It's a pretty cool minifigure. I like the astronaut. And it's awesome that we've got this really, really cool spacesuit. I actually really like the cover or the spacesuit for it. It's a pretty cool set. So let's put his head back on, and then we'll get the top of the spacesuit. And I really like the gold visor as well. Yeah, welcome back. And right now we're starting off with our Polybags. We've got a bunch of Polybags we're gonna open up. I've got a Minecraft box that we'll open up here as well. A handful of the CMF boxes, and then we'll get back to building out the rest of Diagon. Well, not the rest, but our next set of buildings here in Diagon Alley. So that'll be fun to work on getting those completed out. And I've had these Polybags for a while, so it's fun to actually finally start building them out as well. But yeah, welcome back. Glad to see you on the stream. Feel free to jump in the chat at any time, and I will do my best to pay attention. A rarest Lego set. I mean, you know what you asked? I think you asked me that question last time, and I should know the answer. I don't know. I don't know. You know, I think in terms of, at least for me, the rarest one, or the one I'm most excited that I got, was probably, I bought Krennic's ship from Rogue One years ago. I happened to find it on a clearance sale, and for whatever reason, I thought that minifigure was just super cool. So for me, that was like my rare find. And I don't know. I'll have to look and see. I'll have to think about that. Oh yeah, no, I know. I'm gonna keep thinking about that. Hey, 365 Quandale, welcome back. But that's a great question. I don't know. I don't know which is the rarest one. I know I have a bunch of retired sets, but in terms of like rare, it's a really good question. We'll get this satellite built real quick, and then let's move on. Maybe the gift with promotion set. So I do have like the battle droid like mini transport carrier. That was a gift with promotion. That was a pretty rare one. And there's a couple of the what is it? The BrickLink designer program ones that I've purchased. Maybe those are pretty rare. But I'll look. I'll have to look and compare and see what's out there in terms of what's rare or not. I'll get this satellite put together. This is a really cool set. So this one really fits in well with the roller coaster, the space roller coaster. It's almost like Space Mountain, which is super cool as well. We'll get the satellite built here. And then when we were building the Diagon Alley, the second set of buildings, I did sure enough have one of those extra bags hiding, which was why I was struggling to finish building out the street. So it was definitely hiding on the floor as the build was going on, which is not fun because there's so many bags in the Diagon Alley set. Yeah, no, I think you're right, H Taba. Hey, Robert Webb, welcome back. We're just starting off with some of these poly bags, and then we'll move on to the big Diagon Alley build that we've been working on for the last couple days. Let's see here. I really like those translucent Lego pieces, and for whatever reason, I like the gold pieces as well. I think those are super cool. And then these satellite, what are they? They're the solar panels. Those are super cool. Hey, Kenzie Lee Lovell and Lily Kirkwood, welcome and welcome back. We're just starting our journey. It's morning time over here for me, and we're gonna open up a bunch of poly bags and then get back to the massive Diagon Alley build and see how far we can get on a Saturday. I do remember you, Robert Webb. Do you watch any like super popular YouTubes? Yeah, definitely. I really like Brick Science, TD Brooks. Half Asleep Chris was a big influence on the Lego train end. So definitely a fan of the big ones. You can't wait for Sunday. What's happening Sunday? I do remember you, Kenzie. Yeah, what's happening on Sunday? We will get back to building Diagon Alley. Yep, that's for sure. Right now, we're just opening up some poly bags, and we will definitely get back to Diagon Alley. All right, we have our satellite and our astronaut done. We'll go ahead and I will move them here. Let's go then. Why don't we open up this Harry Potter poly bag? So this is a more, I would say, rare poly bag. This is one of the ones that came in the gift with promotion. This one I got when I bought the Diagon Alley set. So this is definitely one of the, I wouldn't say it's super rare, but it is a rarer Lego poly bag. So we'll get that open. And we'll build it out. Not gonna lie, I actually really like the gray statue figures that are coming with the Harry Potter sets too. And we got a gray statue that came in Malfoy Manor. And now in this poly bag we got one as well. Oh, you have a song coming out. Oh, that's awesome. I will for sure check it out. All right, we're gonna build our statue here. And then we'll get Harry Potter built, and then the rest of the poly bag, and it's basically his training ground for Quidditch. All right. Let's get Harry Potter's head and his hair. Put him by the statue. And then now let's build out the stand for the statue here. It's a cool set. I like it. Oop. Gotta move it over here so you can actually see it, not hidden by the comments. Oh yeah, they don't want to show it off. No, you know what? I'm all in on, let's just open it up. I'm not looking to sell these in the aftermarket. For me, it's more about like, what can we build out of these? And it's fun to actually open them up. So, yeah, I'm not afraid to open up some rare sets. This is the fun part. It's actually opening and building it. The time I'm proud. Okay, that's very cool, Lily. I will definitely check it out when it gets released. All right, now let's build our chest with a little golden, what is it, snitch? That can go in here. And there should be hinges. Yeah. Where you gotta go? We gotta flip it around. Yeah, there we go. Oops. Last time you saw was with, I haven't built the Death Star. I don't have the Death Star. I've been working on Diagon Alley, Malfoy Manor. What have we done on a couple of these builds? We did some polybags. I did jump on for a brief minute to B&M Brick building out their Death Star, which is super cool. So we've got the Quidditch ball and little golden dude hanging out in here. Oh no! Oh, that's not fun. And then here we go. We've got our little, I don't know, whatever this is, for trying Harry Potter to practice. Do we get a broom? I don't think we have a broom on this set. That's surprising. I would have thought we would have gotten a broom with the build, just so he could practice, but nope. We've got some swords. We've got the little, I don't know, whatever that is to help him practice. And then we do have the Quidditch ball and little golden stitch or switch or whatever you want to call it. And then whatever this little bat he has, we'll put that on here too. Oops. There we go. So we've got this set put together. Very cool, Lily. I will check that out. What's the biggest Lego custom or set build you've ever completed? Let's see. I think it's definitely going to be Diagon Alley. I had started the UCS AT-AT, but I've lost it. I only got so far. I'm trying to think what the Dark Falcon set is build wise. I'm not sure. That's a great question. I don't know. Man, you've got lots of good questions that I don't have any answers to. So shame on me. I will get answers to these questions. But we've got our Harry Potter set, so I'll put in quotes, our rare poly bag for Harry Potter. That's done. We've got our astronaut done. Let's move on. Let's open up the Dungeons and Dragons. Let's see what we have here. I have no idea what this is. I could have looked, but I don't know. Let's see if we can get one of the fun ones. Moment of truth. Oh, awesome. I like these ones. These are probably some of my favorites. The Paladins are my most favorite, but these are probably number 2 in terms of like most favorite Dungeon and Dragon minifigures. Like, what are they? The Rangers? I can't remember the name. Let's open it up and we'll see what we've got. But I love the eagle head. I love the wings. He's got the really cool bow and arrow, and then he's also got a little dog that comes with it too, which again, super cool, super happy with. This was a good find. Lily, I can understand that, but you chase your passion. It's definitely exciting that you're actually making this happen. So that's super cool. So we've got now a Dungeons and Dragons minifigure. We've got our dog. We've got our Harry Potter and where's our astronaut hiding? He's hiding here somewhere. Or there you go. Well, let's see here. All right. Hey Taylor, welcome back. Yeah, let's see. You love the Diagon Alley. Yep. After we finish it, you should like buy. Oh yeah, definitely. We're definitely gonna open up and build some Star Wars ones as well. I think I'm leaning towards Jabba's sail barge next. Um, do that one, and then to try and close out October, get the Nightmare Before Christmas set build. That would be a lot of fun to do as well. Hey Taylor. Welcome, 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 welcome. Let's go ahead. We'll open up our Formula One, and then we'll move back to Polybags. Then we can do a Minecraft, and get back to that massive Diagon Alley build as well. And for those Formula One fans, I have no idea who these racers are or who they're supposed to represent, but there was definitely 12 to choose from, and this one is, I'm gonna call this one my Spider Gwen. So this is my Spider Gwen Formula One race car. I'm going with that. I'm sticking with that. I know a lot of people had some mixed feelings about the CMF Formula One sets. I actually think these were pretty cool. Fun way to get into racing. Yeah, no, I definitely don't want to drop any of these sets unless we're actually doing an intentional unboxing or smash, like I wanted to do with the Dark Falcon, but fate had other plans, and I dropped that before we actually got it built. Okay, very cool. Thank you, H. Tawa. Let's see, what is the Spider-Gwen one? I have no idea. I have no idea what it's for. But we're calling this Spider-Gwen. Which, by the way, I really like the Spider-Man set. So we'll see. We will see who we get in here. Hopefully it is Spider-Gwen, just so we can compare the colors. I do have a Spider-Gwen. Actually, you've seen it probably on the shorts. Oh, wait. Here we go. There's Spider-Gwen, or Gwen Stacy. So the colors are basically the same. We'll compare it here once we finish up the build, and then see how how right or wrong I was on the colors. We've got a minifigure head rolling on the table. Never a good sign. And see, we'll make sure we're doing this right. Yep. Yeah, I think these colors are super cool. I mean, that is. Tell me if I'm wrong here. That's Spider-Gwen, right? I mean, that's pretty much Gwen Stacy's outfit, but now on a car. I think that's I'm going with that. I'm all in on that. We'll get this built. And then move on to the next thing. Let's see, where does this hide? It's gonna hide back here. And then let's get the front of the car put together. That makes a lot of sense, H. Tawa. I actually think these are super cool. I'm a fan. I didn't get all 12. I only bought a handful of these. And actually, I'm super glad I got this one because I'm a big fan of Spider-Man, big fan of Spider-Gwen, and I love the fact that the colors look like we've got a Spider-Gwen version of a race car. So this was a happy find. I'm curious for anybody that's gotten any of the CMF figure sets, like the Spider-Man or the Dungeons and Dragons. What's been your favorite and least favorite one to get in the mystery boxes? Oh my goodness! So that makes, at least I won't say H Taba anymore. Hopefully, I'm getting it close to what you actually meant it to be. All right, we'll put in our wheels, and then we'll have our next minifigure done. Then we can move on to, let's move on to the Minecraft set next. And then we can open up the Spider-Man minifigure. See who we got in there. I have no idea who it is. Let's see. Now we've got our first set of wheels going on. We're almost done with this build. I know where? I know you can get the well, at least where I'm located, I can get the Spider-Man still and the Formula One at Walmart. I think Spider-Man can still get found on Amazon and Target. So there we go. We've got Gwen Stacy's F1 race car. I'm all in. This is hers. Oops. Gotta put this back here. This is her race car. I mean, these look very, very similar. Yeah, they're super, super expensive online, which is a shame. All right, let's go and let's rock it open with Minecraft. And then we'll move on to the next polybag. So let's see. What do we have? We've got Alex, Strider, Blaze, and the Wither skeleton. Let's see. This will be a fun one to put together. Oh, I hear you, Lily. And you know, it's definitely you're putting yourself out there. And you know, go. Oh, hang on. Look at this paper instead of plastic. It's a challenge for sure. And you know, the biggest thing that from an advice standpoint I would do is just be yourself. And at the end of the day, you know, you're doing this for you, and ignore the haters. You're here to have fun, and you're out there doing stuff that most people don't do, which is super cool. All right, we have our Minecraft set that we're going to open. So this is the first mini box set that I've actually seen. That's paper. Most of these have been plastic. I don't know. I think this is the first time that we've seen that. All right, let's go ahead. Let's get this going. Let's get a nice big tear. And boom, 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 boom. I like that we have the black skeleton body for this one. You don't see that very often. Let's open this one too. That was a satisfying tear. All right, let's see here. Now we're gonna build out this set here real quick and move on to these last couple polybags and minifigure build, and then ultimately get back into the Diagon Alley build as well. So we've got Alex. All right, let's see here. Cool. I actually really like this minifigure. And then look at the pixel sword. I am not familiar enough with the Minecraft lore to know what the sword is called. So if you know what this sword is called, please feel free to chime in. But I think that's super cool. Super cool. We've got this whip here too. So he's got a really cool sword. He's got a whip. Big fan of that minifigure. Let's see what's next. All right, now we're gonna work on the skeleton. So let's check that out. He's got the super long skeleton legs. Diamond sword. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Which would make sense because essentially probably can cut through anything. I think that's super cool. And for those of you joining the stream, thank you. We're opening up a bunch of polybags and boxes, and then we're going to get back into building out the Diagon Alley set. See if we can get the second set of shops completed as well. And we are going to finish up this skeleton. This is really cool. I'm a big fan of this skeleton. This minifig. What is it? The Wither skeleton? Look how much taller he is compared to Alex and actually the rest of the minifigures. And he gets, oh, what sword is this? Okay, who knows what sword is this one called? The other one's the diamond sword. What is this sword that this really cool looking skeleton dude's got? I should know. I don't know. Again, apologies. Okay. Let's see here. Let's open it up, or not open it up. Let's start building out some of these boxes for Minecraft. The small 1x1 pieces are always fun to try and get them even on the builds, but we got this. The netherite sword. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I won't pretend at all to be an expert in Minecraft. I've played it, but in terms of like knowing the characters and what all the accessories are called, I am not your go-to expert in that. Now, love the Lego build aspect of it. Like, this is super cool. Haven't been into the Minecraft builds, but you know, now I'm starting to feel it, that we've actually started to build a couple of these. I really like the Steve set with the panda that we built in the last live stream. So that was pretty cool. And this is fun to do. Fortnite. I actually have a Fortnite brickhead that we could build. I didn't bring that up with me for this one, but the next Polybag unboxing, I think we should build the Fortnite brickhead. And then there's definitely a lot of cool Fortnite sets out there. I don't have any of the other Fortnite sets. The brickhead one I got is part of a gift with promotion as well. All right, now we're gonna build this dude, whoever this is. He is it's Blaze is what it is? Blaze, okay. This is a cool looking minifigure-esque figure that we're in the process of now trying to build out. And I think we're gonna build like flames as well. I have not played Lego Fortnite. No, I haven't had a lot of time to play any of the any games. It's amazing. I used to be big into games. I used to play a lot of strategy, like Civilization and Age of Empires and StarCraft. But I have not made time to play any games at all. What did I do? There we go. Did I do this wrong? I think I did this wrong. Flipped it around. I got too carried away in chatting. There we go. We're gonna add whatever these are. Yeah, that's not fun. With just how expensive a lot of these sets are. Like I really want to get the Star Wars, what is it, the battle tanks for the clones. and a troop carrier, but it's just so expensive. Even the dark snow speeder set, it's like $55 where I'm at, which is a shame because I would love to get it, but that's just a lot of money. No, I'll definitely try it. To go live on YouTube, I just do it on the app on my phone. So this is all done on the phone. I know you can set it up on your computer. I've just never done it because I don't have a good camera set up yet for doing it. Plus, this allows me to be a little bit more mobile, no pun intended, in building out the sets. Here we go. Getting this, I guess, the flames or whatever built for this thing. Let's see, what am I doing wrong here? No, that was right. I just flipped these around backwards here. So we're building Blaze, and then let's open up the Spider-Man minifigure next. We'll see who we have. I have no idea who that is. I have in the past tried to look at like Falcon bricks to figure out if I'm trying to complete out a set. But I do not know who's in this minifigure box. And I can't tell you, I don't know who I think the werewolf spider is my favorite. So I may have to go and try to find more of those because those are super cool. And especially because we're in that Halloween time of year. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling those ones. All right. We're going to finish up the top of this build for this guy. Interesting. That is not at all what I expected this build for this guy to be like. Super cool, though. Now we've got a clear little piece that we're missing. Here it is. That would be cool. I'm trying to think who did it. There's a YouTube channel out there that does do like some custom, and they actually painted as well. Hey, Joseph, thanks for joining. Hey, Ferk and Boo. Hopefully I said that right. Welcome, both of you. All right, this guy's cool. Oh, that's super cool. So this guy, it all kind of rotates. You can see here. All right, we'll put him over there. So we've got our 3 minifigures for that built. Now we're gonna build the Strider. So that will be fun. I really like the red Lego colors. And like I said, my favorite set, one of my favorite, probably of the 2 favorites, the Dark Falcon set. I like the red and the black, how they blend together as well. Yeah, for live, a lot of people are doing the vertical live streaming. It actually helps it get seen more because it pops up on the short stream. And I used to do the horizontal, but I actually like doing the vertical live better. Let's see here. Getting this guy built. This is a fun little build here from Minecraft. And then we've got 2 more polybags and a Spider-Man CMF that will open up. And then get back into building out Diagon Alley and see how far we can get today on our build. That's looking right. We'll flip this around. Boom. Yeah, they definitely cost a lot. Yep, the plastic, and yeah, it's definitely a very expensive hobby to get into, and they definitely are making a very healthy profit. And really, I think a lot of it changed. Well, they've always been expensive, but what, 5 years ago when everybody was working from home or staying home with with what COVID was happening, you got a lot of people looking for something to do. And like, I remember going to the store and all of the Lego sets were gone, and the bicycles were all gone. So I think that definitely changed a lot in terms of like the availability, and so the prices have just gone up. And I think a lot of people, Lego was always popular, but I feel like, and I have nothing to back it up, but I feel like it got even more popular when everyone had to be home. All right, let's see. Yep, that's true. We're flipping this around. All right, this guy's coming together. Cannot wait to see it built. All right, that's really, I like this guy. He's cool. Too bad he's got like a frowny face, or maybe that's just what the character does or is, or personality. Boom. All right. We got to put 2 of these little 1x1 bricks on. Oh, that's cool. So this is actually how you can have the feet move. So see that? It's posable. We like that. I think that's cool. We'll build the other leg if I can find where those smaller brick pieces are hiding. We've got 1. Let's see, is this the same? Yeah, here we go. I was making sure I didn't lose any of these smaller pieces, because then that would be not so fun to finish with the build. All right, so he's got both of his feet, so you can actually have it walk. That's super cool. It's another Strider. Gotcha. I like it. I like this guy. He looks fun. All right, we're gonna finish off the top of his head. Where are the pieces? Making sure I don't have anything. Oh, there we go. For whatever reason, I was looking for a different color than this burnt orange. So are the Nether Striders, are they good, bad, neither, neutral? I'm assuming the Blaze and the Wither Skeleton are not your friends. Welcome to the stream. All right, now it looks like we're gonna take advantage of this orange base plate and build out the top of this whatever thing that the Blaze dude is hanging out on. And we're almost done with the Minecraft set, and we'll move on to Spider-Man and figure out who we have hiding inside of there. And apologies, I can't, was that acrylic? I cannot read that, unfortunately. There we go. Boom. Yeah, we're getting this thing knocked out here. The Death Star, hey, we win. So I would love to do the Death Star. Oof, I don't know. Yes, probably. But it'll be, let's see, if I can get the channel monetized to pay for the Death Star, then yeah, probably. maybe we'll see. I want it, that's for sure, but it's a really expensive set. I've got a bunch of big ones that I got to get through as well. So let's see, you got those right, because the Strider is kind of bad. Oh, you just ride it? Okay. Lets you ride on lava. That's a cool feature. Let's see, I don't know when I leave school. Go to college, do music. Yeah. Let's see. I know. I think a lot of colleges do offer music programs, but I didn't do that, so I don't know enough. I was more into finance and all that fun stuff. All right, let's see here. Where it has slimes and they jump up and down. Oh, that's really cool. Do you know what set that is? That would be fun to check out. All right. We are so close on finishing up this one and moving on to our Spider-Man. Any guesses which Spider-Man is hiding out in the set over here? I said I have no idea who it is. So we'll be figuring it out together. Almost lost my coffee here. Now I've got a brick hiding from me. I need to find a second piece just like that. So, here we go. Hiding behind Alex. Lego Death Star. That's right, you dropped it. That's so unfortunate. Let's see. I want to see that slime one. That would be really, really cool. Where did this thing go? Okay, there we go. So this is going to fit right in here. Oh, that's neat. And then our box that we built will go right here. Oh, this is fun. So it's going to have some things that might break apart. And the cowboy one, I'll check those out. I have not seen those, so that would be a fun thing to find here. All right, what in the world? What did we do wrong? I'm gonna have these bricks over here. Hey, Postargoo. Czech Republic. Oh, very cool. All right, now we'll build this across over here. We're almost done. And then, again, let's find out which Spider-Man we have. Boom. Looking good. Let's see. Now we're just going to build out this bottom ledge part right here. Oh, I see what's going on. So the Blaze dude probably can go back and forth, which is cool. We'll add in. We've got to find bottom part to that. Interesting. Oh, there it is. It's hiding back here. I've got too many minifigures now. That's actually all of the bricks are hiding, but that's okay. Let's get this over here. That looks cool. Make it even. And then you've got this guy. Oh, it doesn't. I thought I was gonna do this, but he just hangs out up top here. And then I think you can actually push this forward here. Maybe. Or you take this out, and then the lava falls. That's cool. Little immersiveness in the Lego set, but we've got our Minecraft set built. We've got Alex riding the Strider across the lava. Oh, come on, dude. There we go. And we've got our Wither Skeleton chilling over here. Let's see if I can keep these up without them falling over. Now let's go ahead and let's check out our Spider-Man minifigure. Any guesses on who's in here before we open it up? I have not heard of Louis Tomlinson. No, Lemonade. All right, let's see. Any guesses on who we're gonna get? Yeah, let's see. I'm hoping for either the werewolf, Spider-Gwen. I can't remember what this guy is. Spider-Man 2099 or the cowboy. Those are my favorite. So I'm super curious to see who we have. Slime Lego set. The cowboy. Let me see. I have my computer up here. I do. Let me grab and see the slime Lego set real quick. Well, we've got some guesses coming in. Again, super curious to see what you think. Who are we gonna get? Who are we building with? All right, let's see. Slime Minecraft. See if I can find what the slinky one looks like. That figure looks super cool. Spider-Punk, Cowboy, those are all some good guesses. All right, let's go ahead. We'll open up. Let's find out who we have. Let's see who's inside here. It is, oh, all right. Spider-Man 2099. Now this is an interesting build. The cape. The cape is actually plastic. It's not cloth like we normally would see with the Spider-Mans. So let's go ahead and we'll get him built. I do really like the orange base plates that we get with the builds. Yeah, that's super cool, super bright. And then I really like these little minifigures. So let me move the Spider-Man body over here just a hair. And I'll show you real quick the little mini Spider-Mans that come with it. Oops, let me twist them around. That's, let's see if I can get it close enough for you to see. Super cool. This one, surprisingly, the other one I got, so I have one more of these. Unless I dropped it, it came with two. This one only came with one of the little minifigures as well. Oh, nope, never mind. It did come with two. So you get two of these ones. Hey, Jurassic Animations, welcome to the stream. We're just opening up a bunch of the Polybag sets, and then we're gonna move on to the Diagon Alley build. And let's go ahead and we'll take the cape off. This is a satisfying sound for sure. So this is different, and I think it's just to give you that clear cape feel, because I'm assuming as part of the Spider-Man movies, he's probably got some like digital electrical powers or whatnot. And then you've got two options. You can either put on the Spider-Man head, which I'll show you here real quick. And he's got some hair. Oh, I hear you. I love, oh wow, love Lego too. And yes, they are very, very expensive. I'm finally just trying to take advantage of sort of the collection I've built and trying to build some Legos together. So that's super cool. So here's the head, and then we can actually take that off. Sorry, Peter Parker. And we'll add on the masked version, oops, of Spider-Man 2099. There you go. Looks super cool. And the cape looks super cool. And again, I really love these orange base plates that they come with it. Like, I almost feel like that's my favorite part of the set itself, is just those base plate figures as well. Let's see. Oh, I've got a surprise. I didn't realize I had another one. Let's just see who we have inside of this one. And then I think it's getting close to finishing up the poly bags here. Let's see who we have. We've got a cape. My guess it's the vampire dude, whoever that is. Yeah, that's who it is. And I like that this guy, he comes with a lot of different accessories. So you get the cape, which is fun. And we can repurpose this for other things as well. You've got his sword, you get his rat, and also a chalice. So super cool. I think in terms of, I feel like this is one of the most accessories you get with a minifigure of all of them. And especially the fact that you get the cape. Like trying to find a cape for these Legos online are super expensive. So that's super cool to see that we got a lot of extra features with this guy, especially you get the rat. Let's get the sword. Love the swords. Love the Lego castle set. So I would love to see more. Would be, if you're Lego, if you're ever listening to the stream, let's get some battle packs or some more Lego CMF castle pirates. And then if I'm actually putting my wish list together, let's get some Star Wars CMF too. That would be super cool. I don't know why I'm struggling with the sword here. There we go. And then let's add his chalice. And boom. Yeah, this guy's super cool. Yeah, no, for sure. You know, I think a lot of people are hoping they get free sets, maybe. That's maybe my guess. I'm definitely not big enough to influence anything, but yeah, they're definitely expensive. It's a shame because they're so much fun, and I feel like from even an education standpoint, you're really exercising some thought process. So we're gonna switch gears and we'll open up this Lego City polybag. We've got our construction worker in a vehicle. Get this built, maybe. Everything will fall out of the bag. And we'll get this built. So we're gonna watch these little Spider-Man 2099 figures almost fit perfectly with the Minecraft set, just based on the color scheme. All right, we're gonna build out our vehicle here. And then we do have the droid tank that we've got to build as well before we get on and build the rest of Diagon Alley, which, again, that's been a really fun set to build. If you were on the stream when we finished up the first two shop, the last build for, what was it? Was it Ollivanders and Scribulus? I had to do like a live demo on the set. I had put on the floor incorrectly. So we literally took the second floor apart and had to rebuild it, which was wild to do live. And I was expecting it to totally crumble on me, but it didn't. Which again was really a surprise because I expected that thing to fall apart. But we got it done. We've got the first couple shops built. Now we're on to the next two shops, which is what, the Quidditch shop and then the newspaper, not shop, but business. But right now we're just finishing up our poly bags and getting this rocked out. We've got one more poly bag to open, which is the battle tank. And then surprisingly, I was looking through my garage trying to figure out, okay, what are we gonna build on the stream here? And I found, let me see if I have it. I found the Dark Falcon mini build that comes in a poly bag. No, I don't have it here with me. So the next live stream, let's do that. Let's open up the poly bag and we can build a mini version of the Dark Falcon too, because that's super cool. What Lego collab do you really think should get another game or get its first game? Let's see. What would be a fun one to see another game on? Well, so we've got what, a Pokemon set coming out next year, maybe a Lego Pokemon, or even like a Lego Mario. A Lego Mario would be really cool to see. What are your thoughts? What are we missing? We're missing an orange piece. Here we go. Yeah, I think a Lego Mario would be a lot of fun to see. I mean, because blocky Mario, old Mario Nintendo. I think that would be. I'm in either Pokemon or Team Mario. Which, by the way, I'm gonna do a shameless plug. I promise you, I'm not sponsored by Epic Universe in any way. But if you ever get a chance to go to like, I think Hollywood might, or California might have it, or Japan too, for sure. If you ever make your way to Epic Universe, that's insane. You actually feel like you're stepping into a real video game. So for sure, check it out if you can. It's wild. Hey, Will Bricks, welcome. Yeah, we're trying to build some sets here, and we're gonna move on to Diagon Alley after we finish. We've got 2 more poly bags. This one, and then a droid battle tank that we'll finish up. I did build on a previous stream. I tried building out the battle tank, but we made a Kangaroo-saurus that we ended up keeping, which, by the way, here's my crude version of it. And right now we're just finishing up these 2 polybag builds. Got a bunch of ones that we finished up behind us, including the Harry Potter gift with promotion set that just came out this year. Yeah, but back to like the games, I think a Mario Lego game would be super cool. And then we can all take credit for it getting made when it comes out in 2026, because we know that Lego and Nintendo or whatever are listening to us. All right. Getting the front of his vehicle put together. What did I just drop? I felt a piece drop. We'll find out if that's a critical piece here in just a second. It's probably one of these orange light bricks that we've got on here. Love the radios. Got our emergency paddle. I'm not going to stick the orange part on this yet, just in case I need that for the sign. They should bring back the Harry Potter one. Oh, that's true. Yep. That is true. Yeah, I'm super curious to see the new Harry Potter show coming out. And then I'm really interested to see the Lego Pokemon in person too. Like, I think that's neat. All right, let's add these orange caution. I love the translucent. I've said that in multiple streams, but I do love the translucent Lego pieces. I think those are like my favorite of all of the Lego pieces. All right, so question for everybody. What Lego collab would you like to see next if they don't have it already? And I don't know the answer to that question, so I mean, they've got like the main things, right? They've got Star Wars, they've got Harry Potter, but what would be next? So I don't have any Ninjago, but they are super cool, and I think I will look at getting some. Yeah, I've looked at the sets for sure, and for sure we'll be looking at getting some of those in the future here. All right, let's see. Now we're going to add these little skeleton claws in the back. Boom. And we've got our little caution sign. I always find that these are the hard parts to click into when you've got to put like these little angle pieces. But I'll tell you what, I'm super glad with like this one, the brick came printed, because that is by far my least favorite part. So we've got our caution sign. That's looking good. Do we need to add anything else to this? I don't think so. I think that, oh, the wheels. Going to be kind of hard to drive your car if you don't have your wheels on. Let's see here. I've got pieces hiding. Oh, I bet you. Oh, no. I was going to say that the critical component that we were missing was a wheel, but no, we're lucky. I see all 4 pieces here. I'll flip that around. Then we can build out our minifigured guy. And we can move on to the last polybag before we knock out more of Diagon Alley as well. And then I do have a poll on the community page too for what are we building next. I think it's the Jabba sail barge is definitely in the lead. So that'll be fun. I have no idea what piece dropped on the floor because I have a bunch of extras. But here we go. This guy's looking good. Let's move these spare pieces out of the way. Oh, forgot our fender area here. Boom. Move these extra pieces. Let's open up the last poly bag for this morning. And then we can move on to Diagon Alley, which, by the way, so here I'm going to show you. Preview time. Whoops. We've got Diagon Alley sitting in the background. Spare newspapers. Custom prints on Lego bricks easier. Yeah, that would be true. Well, that, and then so the other thing, I didn't realize that, what are they called? The Build-A-Bricks? There's so many different custom pieces that you can only get inside of the Lego store. Like, I was really bummed. In September, they came out with the Halloween ones, like the Ghost, the Mummy. I couldn't make it to the store, and so I had to go to eBay to get those ones. And I think they've got some skeleton mariachi ones this time. So yeah, there's definitely some that you can only get unless you go in store. All right, we've got our last poly bag that we're going to start off with or end with, and then we can move on to the Diagon Alley build, which I have in ruins in the background. So this will be fun to build out. This will be actually the third droid battle tank that I've built. First one I used in a bunch of train versus minifig videos where I had the Lego train smash and crash into the minifigures, which, by the way, is super satisfying. Not trying to plug the channel, but I even go back and watch those because they're a lot of fun to watch, especially in slow motion, the trains to crash into the minifigures and see some of those fly. So I did that with this. I had the battle tank take on some Lego trains. This is pretty sturdy, so the train didn't do a lot of damage to the battle tank. And then we tried building one of these 2 days ago, but one of the people in the chat wanted to keep it because we made a Kangaroosaurus with it, so we kept that one around. It's actually sitting over here too as well. But we're going to build this one as a true battle tank. And hopefully I got these bottom pieces correctly. We'll flip it back around, and then we can move on to the Diagon Alley, which is like the big finale for at least the stream today. And that one's, we're gonna try and finish up. We'll try and see how far we can get building up this shop, either before the phone runs out of battery or I have to jet off to other responsibilities. Making Lego machines leak like the battery motors. Oh, that would be really cool. I like that idea. We should try that. I don't have the pieces with me today to do that, but for sure, I'll brainstorm that. I'm still trying to figure out how to do the Snowpiercer train as well, like what we have with the new sets that came out for the Arctic Explorer. But I really like that idea. I think that would be super cool. All right, so you got we have the chaos behind us with a mixture of Diagon Alley mixed in with a bunch of minifigure builds, which is kind of fun and wild at the same time. All right, let's add in these corner pieces. These are cool. I really like the curved corner pieces, but I really, H-Taba, I like your idea, like give it some realism to the build, just beyond trying to get some of the design characters right. Let's add some oil leak. I mean, these things don't all work the way they are supposed to. Let's see, here we go. I was missing this tan piece. It was hiding from me. Which would make sense because there's a lot of pieces floating around right now. And then, of course, the camera is blocking my view just a little bit, but that's okay. We got it. Let me just get a little bit closer here so I can find what I'm looking for. We got this going the right way? Yeah. Yeah, I was not in to the clone or the prequel sets originally, but like they have definitely grown on me. Really liking the clone sets or the prequel sets for the Star Wars Legos. I would like to see more of like the Rogue One Andor sets, but that's just my personal preference because Rogue One is my favorite Star Wars movie. I mean, I grew up on the original, but I just thought Rogue One was super cool, how they put everything together to make that universe happen. Oh, I like that. Do a treadmill. That's cool. That's a really good idea. All right, we're getting the battle tank here closer to getting done, and then closer to the Diagon Alley build. We knocked out a lot of Lego builds this morning so far. What have we done, like 6, 7? Oh, gee, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Wow. Sorry. That was not intentional. That was not intentional at all. I feel like I can't say those numbers together anymore. Okay, we're gonna put another one just like that over here. I would like to see more like wires and tubing as well, like popping out of things from like a vehicle standpoint. That would be cool to see in addition for Lego builds. Oh my goodness, I hear pieces dropping on the side. So we'll see how important those pieces are to the Diagon Alley build when we move on to it. Hey Jessica, welcome back. I know. And like I didn't think anything of the numbers. But I've been playing around in the Sora app, making some of the videos with AI, which is fun and scary at the same time. And there are so many 6, 7 videos in there. It's wild. But yeah, saying that number combination now is like, oops. I didn't get it. I still don't understand it. But maybe I'm I don't know. Kangaroos. Yep. Hey, it's right here. We got our Kangaroosaurus hanging out right here. So we saved the Kangaroosaurus. I will keep that like that for a while at least. All right. Let's finish up the battle tank. Yeah, actually, Jessica, I was just mentioning that we saved the battle tank. Really at your request as the Kangaroosaurus in the last stream. So that's kind of cool. Very timely for you to pop into the stream at that time. All right, what am I looking for here? I am looking for an angled piece. Here it is. That we'll use right here. Oh, that's coming together really well. We'll finish up the rest of these pieces here in the back. Oh my goodness, pieces are falling. This is gonna be fun when we actually resume the Diagon Alley. It will be how many pieces ended up on the floor while we were building out the polybags. Oh, yep, that would make sense. Okay. So now that number is forever enshrined with a meme, or that number combination. Lovely. Yeah, now I feel like I got to break out in a dance whenever those numbers are said, which, if you've ever seen me dance, is probably not the best thing to see. All right, this is looking cool. We're almost done with this. It is so scary cool. Like, it's like you said, it's wild. The videos, how real they look. I mean, there's definitely, you can still tell, but what terrifies me is the fact that there's going to be a point where you can't tell anymore. We got our Kangaroosaurus hanging out here in the ruins of Diagon Alley. Oh gosh, I think it was Alexander who said the joke. We were fixing Ollivanders, and it was like a spell gone wrong, and I got a really big kick out of it. It was a good little inside joke with the potential disaster we had in trying to rebuild the set there. Cool. The battle tank is so close to being done. And I like the dome piece here at the top for the turret. That's a really cool feature. Just make it just. Oh, I know. You can add yourself to it, and then all of a sudden you're climbing atop Mount Everest. I saw one that a couple did. They were climbing atop Mount Everest, but they were dressed in their clothes as if they were still in Florida, which I thought was fantastic. Oh, thank you, Jessica. I appreciate that. I'm having so much fun doing these streams together, um, and just the chat. And it's a I look at it as a fantastic opportunity just to finally build some of these sets that I haven't built for a long time. What am I missing here? I am missing something, right? No, no. Yes, I am. Here we go. We were missing this. Hey, Rashad. Welcome to the stream. We're finishing up our Polybag builds, and then we're going to resume building out the Diagon Alley. It looks like the droids destroyed what we had for Diagon Alley, our second set of shops. So let's see if we can recover and get the building back in some decent shape. All right, so now we've got that done. Let's put our turret in right here, and or not our turret, but I call it the command. Let's see, what in the world? There we go. That's supposed to float so it can turn, right? Yeah, there we go. What in the world's going on here? I don't like that. That should move. What do we got wrong here? Let's see here. Well, let's see. There we go. That's better. This is supposed to rotate. Now we're going to finish up with this last little part here, which is going to be the turret for the actual laser cannon. And making sure that I didn't knock the piece down here. Nope, good. Always a fear in these smaller builds here that, because they don't usually give you a lot of spares, that these pieces are missing. Cool. Add in this here. And we did it. We've got our battle tank done. And that's super cool. All right, Jessica. No, well, thank you for stopping into the stream here. And it does definitely look like the battle tank, unfortunately, destroyed some of the set. So we'll do a quick recap here. What did we build so far? And then we can move on to the big build of trying to actually finish up the second set of shops for Diagon Alley. So we've got our battle tank that we just built out. Whoops. And just destroyed and crumbled. No. We've got our battle tank. Super cool. Loving this. We've also... Oh my goodness, more things are dropping. Move this out of the way. This Kangaroosaurus was built last time. We've got our city construction repair vehicle. We built our astronaut and our satellite, which was fun. But wait, there's more. We've got our Spider-Gwen F1 race car. Our Minecraft set with, what is it, Blaze, the Wither Skeleton, Alex, and our Strider. Whoa. We did not build Gwen Stacy, our Spider-Gwen, but we were just showing that off. We've got our Dungeons and Dragons, our Spider-Man 2099. We've got Harry Potter and this Dracula dude from Dungeons and Dragons. And now it's time to get back to not Dungeons and Dragons, Diagon Alley. So let me rotate this back over here. Let's move some things around so we can make some space to get back into the big build over there. Hey, Miss Formato. Hopefully that's right. Hey, 365 Quandale. Welcome back. We're moving from our Polybag builds, getting back into building some more Harry Potter. So, you know what, just for theming, we've got the Dark Forest owl. Let's put some of this Harry Potter stuff here in the background. And because it's spooky season, let's just add some fun. We've got our skeleton. Hopefully this guy will stay. Actually, let me put him right over here. I cannot believe we're like halfway through October and Halloween is right around the corner. So what is everyone's costume for Halloween? I still don't know what I'm going to be. I need to figure that out. There we go. We've got some Harry Potter hanging out in the background, and we're adding some spooky effects while we build out Diagon Alley. We need to add He Who Shall Not Be Named. That's right, he's hanging here. And we've got some witches from the Hocus Pocus set. Where's the other one? Somewhere around here. She's somewhere around here. So we've got some fun. Can you vid one? Please build a Jurassic World set. Yes, yes. In fact, I actually started one a couple days ago, but I was so tired from the build that I have to get back to finishing it, but I will definitely do that. You can get something you didn't do. You're right, H-Tava. That's easy. Yep. No, that's an easy one. A classic. I like it. All right, we got our Halloween feel in the background. Let me pull out the good old instruction manual, and we'll get back to building Diagon Alley. So let's see, where were we? So the wild thing to me with the Diagon Alley set is each number is multiple bags. So usually it's like step 1 is bag 1, step 2 is bag 2. No, this is like step 1 is 3 bags, step 2 is 3 bags, which can definitely be a challenge when trying to make sure you've got all the pieces, at least live streaming, because that's the problem I ran into when we were building the last time, is I was actually missing one of the bags, so I couldn't finish out the build because we were missing that piece. And I'll show you, for example, like what I'm talking about. Like this was in one of the extra bags, but we've got it now, so we can resume the build. And then I'm sure a couple pieces fell on the floor, so we'll find them as we go through the build here. I've got to make sure I don't knock over my minifigs in the background, because that'll be no bueno as we go through the builds here. Move my instructions over on this side, and we'll continue on with just getting Diagon Alley built. Yeah, I've got to figure out the plan for Halloween. I'm not sure yet. Maybe go as a Lego minifig if that exists. I don't even know. But that would be fun. It would be a fun one to try and do. We've got our buildings here. So on the previous stream, I was actually able to get some of this done. I did get sticker put on here, so that'll go nicely right over here. Let's see, now that we're going through this, I've got a wall piece that's hiding somewhere. So I thought I had everything organized so we wouldn't be doing this in the middle of the live stream. But there's definitely a wall piece that fell to the ground. Let's see if it's over. Things are happening, that's for sure. I can see there's a couple pieces that are probably actually critical to this hanging on the ground. So that's great. All right, we'll start over here and we can fix that as we go. Famous last words. We've got the tower piece over there. On BrickRail, there's instructions to fully custom sets. Yes, yes, I agree. There are some, that and then rebrickable. There's a lot of cool custom sets that are on there as well. I think once we get past the sail barge and the Nightmare Before Christmas set, I'd like to do some custom sets. That would be a lot of fun. And then when I got time, I'm trying to actually put together some actual long form videos on top of the shorts as well, but it's now just a function of time. And if you can't tell, I'm stalling because I'm trying to find the piece right here that I actually put a sticker on. So I think it's buried down here. So I got other poly bags I didn't open up. Hey, cool kid, welcome. Yeah, you can use the official, and then a lot of people on like Rebrickable, they will tell you how many of what set you need to finish to make the MOX. So that's super cool. All right, let's see here. I'm just putting these together so we can find the pieces that we need and make sure that we're organized through the rest of the build. All right, we're gonna keep moving forward, and then we'll either find that piece or we won't. So let's see, we need now an angled piece up here. Oh, I tell you what, that's like the biggest frustration is like missing a piece. How you doing, cool kid? Yep, I do remember. Yeah, you had the Hellcat. Yeah, I'm trying to do my best to remember everybody that chatted on the stream. Good news so far, at least. I feel like I feel like I'm doing a good job remembering everybody. So if I haven't, I apologize. But no, I do remember you, cool kid. Hey, Blitzbricks, welcome back. And I'm just looking to make sure we got all of the pieces that we need as part of the build. 1, 2, 3, 4. That looks right. That's wild. Like, what in the world is going on? I tell you what, these Diagon Alley builds have been more challenging than I thought they would. Okay, that would make more sense. We've got the tower here in the back. This was a piece I was missing last time as well, when I was building it out. Let's see here. This will connect up here like that. I'm trying to remember. Miss Formatio, how you doing? Is that right, Miss Formatio? I know we were chatting earlier, but I'm just trying to make sure I'm saying your name right. Yes, I agree on BrickLink. That's really cool. That's super cool. No, I actually, what did I buy recently? My first set that I had a long time ago and lost it or got sold or whatever, it was those Aqua Sharks sets. I have to build that for Matteo. Okay, I like it. I like it. We're just building out. Oh, my goodness. I was looking for this set, this piece. It was here all along. I just had it backwards. So yeah, we've got our other sticker set. So checking that out here real quick. It's all of like the news article. So what does the picture say? They say golden snitches still missing. Have you seen this wizard? Which is, he's missing his hair, but this guy, he didn't come with Diagon Alley. And is for Ninja. Hey, Cairo Lord. I'm just curious, is Cairo, is that for Kylo? Oh, it's Kylo. Never mind, ignore the question. I like the name though, it's really cool. What else does it say here? Terror at the Quidditch World Cup and missing. Okay, so a lot of cool little stickers that, for the news, where do we, it is the Daily Prophet, the news, what is it? News paper. Let's see, who did I remember from the other day? By the way, I'm making my own Lego series. Oh, very cool. What Lego series are you making? Oh yeah, Sirius Black. Yes. Yeah, I could not remember him. For whatever reason, I wanted to call him Severus Snape, which is not who he is. Yeah, I couldn't remember his name. Yeah, I was totally drawing a blank with his name when we were doing the build. All right, let's see here. Yeah, this is going to be fun when this Diagon Alley is built. And then Hogsmeade, I would love to get that one too. That would be next up on the list. Yeah, please. Don't cast a spell on me. I was totally drawing a blank. Yeah, actually, I have not read the books. I've seen the movies, love them. So I'm really excited to see the series that comes out because just I like the feel of like a that there exists wizards and witches out there. So that's cool. All right, let's see how far we get. I'm feeling pretty good that we'll be able to get the this building set done, but I don't know. We'll find out. Fictional universe, where Briggs fight Emmy Briggs. Oh, that sounds really cool. I want to check that out. Oh yeah, nope. I'm all for learning and asking questions. I always like to say there's no dumb questions. Let's see, did we do that right? We did that. We did that right. I think we'll find out. That's also the fun with these builds is like, did I do it right? And then we get to the steps and you're like, oh, nope, gotta go back. Now we're looking for an angled piece. Here we go. Yeah, Miss Formatio, that Mateo, wow, I'm so sorry, I'm butchering the name. That sounds super cool. Then we'll add in this little gray piece and another brick piece. The other thing that always gets me too is somebody had to design this, and I wish I had that skill to make these super cool designs because somebody this is someone's creation that they took an idea and figured out how to build the bricks, which again I love. All right. Oops. So I think we're just building out the wall here to the daily profit, and then we'll be probably moving on to the Quidditch store here next. And it's just about finding all of the pieces that are sort of scattered across the table here. Oh, I'm all in on that. Yeah, there are times where I feel like I have got a total handle on it, some of the complex builds, and then you're right, like some of these small pieces, even just like these little angled pieces, I sit there and I'm like, oh, what am I doing? So, nope, totally relate to that. Building out a brick. It's looking good. Yep, I am the same way. I will be in on a build and can't figure out what I'm doing. Oh man, we've got more Halloween-ish Lego figures. We're gonna put our werewolf hanging out here in the back. That or the other thing that always will get me too is I'll be looking for a specific brick and it's sitting right in front of me and I can't see it. That's probably what happens to me more than anything. It's just like looking for the brick and I can't find it. So like right now, I'm looking for a 3 connector, so a 3x1 piece just to put on top of this. And I bet you, yep, it's sitting right in front of me and can't find it. Oh yeah, the new Lego Architects. I really want to get the mineral set. I think that one looks super cool. I didn't like it looking at the pictures, but then I saw it in store, and I'm all in on the Team Mineral. Yeah, I want to hear more about this lore as well. Miss for Mateo. That sounds super cool. That, or like you're looking for the brick, it's not sitting right in front of you, but it dropped on the floor. That's the other frustrating element to me, at least. All right, let's see. We're now putting together a door, and I think it's going to require a sticker. Let me see if I have the sticker packs right in front of me. I do. Yay, stickers. The Eiffel Tower. I think you'd mentioned you built it, right? How was the Eiffel Tower? It's a lot. I heard it's a lot of. I mean, it's all like gray, but I heard it's a lot of gray, like not just a little, but a lot. All right, we're gonna add our sticker in here. Yeah, I love the Harry Potter Lego sets too. They're super cool. So we've got the door, and great, we got to line up sticker with a cutout. Oh man, I guess at least favorite part of Lego. That was pretty good. We did that one pretty decently. I'm surprised. The other thing I really like with the Legos are the snaps. Oh my goodness. See a piece issue I made. Let's see. See if I can chip this piece off. Sort of. I put the step in the wrong spot. There we go. Boom. Because the door needs to be able to go right there. There we go. It's looking good. It's like the Ford Angelina. Okay. Yeah. I don't know how to spell it either. So close comes like mid, but you say you walk in the room. Oh, I bet it looks so cool. Have you thought about lighting effects for it at all? I think that would be I want to get the Eiffel Tower. I'm not gonna lie. Like I really want the set. I think that's a cool one. That would be an interesting one to build live too. Just because it's got to be so tall. Now we're basically building the stand for the Lego or the minifig model of the Quidditch. Just gotta find it. Not want me to pick it up. Oh, whoa. And then this is gonna go right over here, just like that. Oh, that's cool. That is really cool. Yeah, the Eiffel Tower. That's a really cool set. So I'm glad to hear you like the build, and I bet it's impressive to walk into and see. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I think. Are you doing? I can't remember. Did you say Miss for Mateo? Are you doing stop motion, or is it? How are you filming that? Oh, that's got to be really cool to see the it all lit up like that. Stop motion. Awesome. Oh, I'm jumping ahead of myself here. I got to put down this piece, and then there we go. All right, we're going to add our minifigure right over here. And our first broom. That's cool. All right, we got the minifigure with his magic broom. We're now going to be building out. What are we building out here? I got to add our steps up. Oh, I believe it. Oh yeah, I would imagine the amount of moving they have to do, because you're not just doing like 1 or 2 minifigures, you're doing a massive amount. So yeah, I can imagine that's really challenging to do. Yeah, and I'm with you, H-Taba. I think that would be totally worth it. So I'm gonna have to throw that one into the budget to try and do before they retire the set, because that would be a lot of fun to put together. All right. Whoa, what are we missing here? Oh, a great piece. That would make sense why it's not connecting up. All right. Put that one right here. Looking good. Where are we? Oh yeah, that has to be the most frustrating part. Because I mean, it's not like you can just reverse it all. It's like you then have to cut a scene to something else. So I have nothing but respect for anybody that does stop motion, because it is not easy. It is not easy, and a mistake can totally wreck hours of work. So I think that's awesome that you're doing that. All right, we are just looking for another gray piece. And then put that right here. Let me add this on here. And then I'm going to actually look at, let's see what we got. Wow, 7 my time already. Time has flown by building these things. We've been at this for almost 2 hours. All right, I'm gonna take a quick coffee break. So I'm gonna end the stream. I'll be back in probably about 15 minutes. So if you're still around and wanna join, hop on back, but I am gonna take a quick break here just to wake myself back up. And then I will see you all in a little bit.